Oh baby, it's another cocorito. Oh baby, it's another cocorito with a burrito and chorito. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco. Welcome to another Spooky Macanonis. If you're new to the channel, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all under Kakarot Gaming XP. You can also check out my new YouTube channel under Coco Gaming YTB as well. Let me make sure my stream is up and running before we begin. Sir Spooks uploaded a new video today, so that's gonna be exciting to check out. Let's see. Let's make sure everything else is copacetic. Everything else seems to be looking good on YouTube. Twitch is looking good as well. What up, official shot? How you doing, my boy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the first like. Let's hit that intro and we'll get things started. Make sure you grab your snacks, grab your drink, turn off the lights, get your headphones in. Let's watch some spooky videos and you decide whether they're real or fake. So let's get that intro started. You don't got headphones? Oh, then you screwed then. The ghosts are gonna come. The ghosts are probably looking at you in the room like, let him slip up one more time. Let him slip up one time and I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab him by the ankles and then drag him to the portal of hell. Give me 2 seconds. Let me make sure that I have this up on the screen. I have that up on the screen. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Coco. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're all having an amazing, fantastic Sunday. I got my costume for Halloween, by the way. I'm gonna be I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with a mad scientist. I'll leave it at that. Alright, so hopefully everybody's doing great today. We're gonna start off with top 5 scary videos that will disturb everybody. This is by the homie Sir Spooks. If you guys are interested in any of the content that we're going to be showcasing tonight, you can check the description below and pretty much see on there what they, what channels I usually check out that I have permission. Guldo? Nah, Guldo's not a mad scientist. No, Guldo's not a mad scientist. Alright, let me let's go ahead and hit play. The fuck?
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. These first 2 videos come to us from a TikTok user named Magnus Madsen, who has been experiencing some rather troubling things in the comfort of his own home as of recently. The first video seems to be some piece of home security camera footage that starts off normal enough as we see Magnus walking by the camera
Not Dr. Jiro.
before eventually disappearing from view. He says that he filmed for 11 hours before he was able to capture anything on camera. Eventually though, he did end up recording something rather chilling. Take a look.
I filmed for 11 hours before anything happened. Look Look at the lights on the table.
Magnus said that he initially did not notice this when it happened, as evidenced by the quick shot of him walking around nonchalant at the end. The second video that Magnus uploaded follows a similar pattern. He is trying to prove to his audience that the house he is currently living in is haunted, so he sets up a camera for an extended period of time to document proof of this. We see Magnus working on something in one of the rooms in his house when all of a sudden this happens.
I often have nausea, headaches, and stomach aches, and at the same time I freeze a lot. The ghost has followed me all my life. However, it has started to scare me more and more, especially when I live alone.
Magnus says that he has had a sense of nausea and unease ever since experiencing these things. Let's just hope that the house...
I don't know about this one. This one is kind of sus. For all we know, this guy could be. I mean, this is really no clear evidence, to be honest with you. So I don't want to say cap yet, but I don't see anything crazy going on here.
The house that Magnus is living in doesn't carry with it a deep, dark sickness that he can't get rid of. Today's video is sponsored by Dave, the banking app that...
The fuck?
If you're watching this channel, then there's a high likelihood that you've seen more than a handful of UFO sighting videos throughout the span of your lifetime. There are so many clips out there that it's nearly impossible to not stumble upon one or two every so often. But I'm willing to bet that you've never seen a UFO quite like this one before. TikTok user Lucas Villafañas uploaded this short but interesting video that takes place in broad daylight and showcases some lush green mountains in the background. The video is relatively normal and innocent for the majority of its running time, but it's the final stretch of the video where things start to take a noticeably more interesting and strange turn.
What up, Freddy the Bunny? How you doing, my boy? Welcome to the stream. How's everything?
¿Será en VNI? ¿Qué onda, chabón? ¿Qué mierda es eso, boludo? ¿Lo grabé?
A mysterious object begins to float in
Ese era un ovni yendo al asado, boludo.
front of the camera, leaving many people to suspect it's a UFO. But if it is, then why is it that shape? It almost looks to be a plank or something. To this day, nobody has been able to decipher exactly what was going on in this video, and it's unlikely that anybody will ever be able to get to the bottom of it. So, what do you think? Is this a strangely shaped UFO? Something else entirely? Or was this whole thing faked? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
With today's technology, there's a lot of things that are out there that could be like, you know, not droids. Yeah, I guess you can say that, right? And I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. Chilling right now. Pretty frosty, if you can't tell. But yeah, there's a lot of what's it called, droids that you can have around and whatnot. So in this day and age, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that could be staged. But and especially with the cameras that we have nowadays, I don't know why we can't have like one concrete evidence of aliens, right?
Below. Dogs are man's best friend. Millions of people from all around the world own these lovable animals as pets, and because of this, it's our job to make sure that they are always happy and healthy. Unfortunately, this can sometimes be out of our control. Our dogs can be scared of things that we are simply unsure of, as evidenced in this genuinely terrifying video published to TikTok by a woman named...
My day was pretty good. We ate ribs with the rice with potatoes today. Oh man, I'm excited for tomorrow because Bleach, well, it's already 10:10. Bleach is gonna be out in a few hours. I'm gonna wake up early in the morning to go with my nephew to go get some groceries, come back, make some banging breakfast. And then we're just gonna relax and watch the show. Then in the afternoon, we're gonna order some pizza. And nothing, man. Can't complain. Spending time with family is definitely a good thing. Iowok says, you passed recognizably geometry relatively fast, considering looking back, it all happened in a flash. The fuck? I don't know what that means, Iowok, but let's continue with the video.
And Lauren Coombs on September 21st,
Making me trip balls, dog.
The video description reads, quote, "My roommate and I's dogs were acting super alert and protective out of nowhere. I decided to check our new backyard camera we got a couple days ago, and I literally started crying." End quote. What could Lauren have seen on the tape that caused her to cry? Well, without further ado, let's take a look.
It's okay, Freddy. Take your time.
As you can see, a strange figure can be seen pacing around back and forth in the backyard thanks to a security camera. Lauren then wrote, quote, "I don't know who or what that is, but it literally looks like it's pacing back and forth."
Seeing it up close, that's it's a little creepy.
In front of our tree line. I posted the dogs acting upset. The second video is of the original outside camera, and the third video is of the same video just magnified. I want to throw away the backyard camera. End quote. What do you think was pacing around in Lauren's backyard
When I
that
saw
night?
source energy, it was perfect
Leave
until I
all
let
your
it
theories
further
in the
to let it
comments
myself.
down
No,
below.
it says look back, it was a village of fire. Really? You want some?
A YouTube channel called Fourth Wall shows a ghost hunter exploring a
True,
mountain in
official
Japan
shot.
known as Mount Benton.
Wait,
There used to
Iowoks.
be abandoned buildings in the area, and
that
there
a
was a
song?
rumor that you could take ghost pictures in the buildings. The place is now a well-maintained tourist attraction, but there are still some rumors that ghosts will appear during the night. The following video was recorded
You an
by
alien?
a person who ventured
I'm an
out
alien
to the
too.
place to record some paranormal activity.
I come
About
from
1 minute into the video,
the sweet home planet of Pluto. It's far away, but I got here in an egg and I was raised by humans. So far, it's okay.
we start to see just how incredibly haunted this place truly is. Take a look at this collection of terrifying sightings that are sure to keep you up at night.
I mean, the first thing I can think of, not to lie to you guys, like I'm just imagining people who like to skate. That looks like a beautiful, beautiful set of staircases to just try to do some crazy stuff, you know. Oh, footsteps right in front of him, and there's nobody there.
All of these incidents were recorded.
Wait a minute, footsteps and there was nobody in there. There was the footsteps literally, like they started to make footsteps.
All of these incidents were recorded in short succession to one another, which means that if this video is indeed 100% genuine and authentic, then this place is truly extremely haunted. And it's proof that many ghosts and spirits roam the area frequently. Whether or not they are friendly is anybody's guess. Let's just hope that nobody else ventures out to Mount Benson in the hopes of capturing spirits.
These are military tactics, I believe. Show them, and the ones to believe will see its power. Some Jigglypuff shit, right?
This next one is quite the doozy, so sit back.
This one's quite the doozy. Sit back, buckle up. This one's quite the doozy right here.
This next one is quite the doozy, so sit back, relax, and be utterly terrified. Andrew Dawson posted a video to his TikTok account on April 9th of 2022, showcasing something genuinely terrifying that he saw in the distance, standing on top of a mountain. Take a look.
What is it? It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over.
No.
It's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you've seen what I've seen right now,
Because of just how visible this figure
Is it a
was
tree?
so far, Andrew was convinced that he managed to film video evidence of the existence of giants, which many people seem to believe.
It looks like
as
a
well.
tree.
Just 3 days later, Andrew was in the area once more, but this time he noticed that the giant was nowhere to be found.
that's where it was yesterday.
Probably.
He also can be heard saying in the video that he spoke to some locals, who told him that the figure comes and goes. The very next day, Andrew was once again in the area, so he decided to take another good look up on the mountain. And instead of a giant this time, he noticed something else that was creepy up above.
Shrunken says, "Yo, Coco, you're actually gonna play the game Doors in Roblox?" Yeah, tomorrow though, not tonight, because we already played Roblox. But I gotta play it on my Xbox because that's the only way I can have my headphones on and be able to hear everything, and have this mic instead of the one connected to my phone. Because you know, when I use my mic on my phone, the other one, it doesn't let me listen to the cues. So
above. 3 days later, Andrew posted yet another TikTok video, but it was drastically different than what people were expecting. It shows him peeking out of his home window, where he finds a mysterious black vehicle parked in front of his house, seemingly stalking him.
I think that's the same vehicle from. Hey!
A couple of weeks later, Andrew took to the platform to record a video admitting that all of the videos that he posted to his account were scripted. The giant, the UFO, all of it. However, his viewers were not convinced one bit. A lot of people pointed out just how nervous and antsy Andrew appeared in his confession video, with many people growing very worried for the TikToker, thinking he was in danger. 10 days later, Andrew
nah, dog, nah. But I don't know. I want to say cap.
posted another video on TikTok, coming clean once again. This time, he finally admitted that every video he posted online wasn't faked at all, saying that he's done being silent about everything. He also says that he may never post again. The following day, Andrew posted another video that showcases the mountain, which looks to have some sort of strange military-esque setup on top of it. The video then ends abruptly. And then, in a shocking turn, Andrew Dawson died 5 to 6 weeks later, on July 1st, 2022.
To be fair, I'd also just drive away if some guy came out of his house and started yelling at my car what looks to be 10 at night. I agree, Tavia Memories. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. How's your night going so far? My name is Coco with a K. Oh shit, damn. I feel bad. I feel horrible.
Was his death connected to all the mysterious things he caught on the mountain?
I done fucked
Or did it have
up.
nothing to do with his untimely
I messed up. I messed up big time.
A quick side note. People say the videos shake too much, but what they probably don't know is that whenever you're zoomed in very far, it gets very hard to hold the camera steady. Also, they don't realize how hard it would be to use CGI in the footage he captured.
Thank you for the follow, by the
Because it would
way.
be hard to track the heavy camera movements so precisely on blurry footage. There is even an obituary page for Andrew on the internet, which
What? Okay, just hear me out for 1 second. What if this shit is all fake? Because we don't know where this guy lives. He lives where? I don't know where this guy's from.
also doesn't give any clarity surrounding his death.
You see what I mean? So I don't know where this guy is.
This one may be one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries.
I'm not trying to make. Listen, you should never make fun of anybody's death. But in this instance, it's like I have no info on this dude.
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks.
Let's go to Slapped Ham. Let me go pull up the next video. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Let's pull up this video for yourself. Grab your headphones, grab your snacks. Go close that door, turn off the lights. They coming through. They coming through tonight. They coming through tonight. They gonna be scratching on that door like, yo, my boy. You owe me some money for the afterlife, my boy. Beware of this horrifying footage. It will cause chills. Alright, let me pull that up. 10 more seconds. Make sure that that's 360. Boom, boom, boom. Bliggity, bang, bang. Okay. Belief? What belief, I walks?
Ahí, hay una señora que lleva 1 hora haciendo esto.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that are starting to spook the internet. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just like this.
Slapped Ham, bitches.
Our first clip of the day was uploaded to the Instagram account Unanswered Universe. It's some security footage taken from some kind of factory in an unknown location. Take a look at what happens. Out of nowhere, the woman's head slams down onto the table. It looks like it's forced down by some kind of unseen presence. The woman is clearly startled as she runs to be comforted by a nearby employee.
I'm like, it's alright, girl. Just come here, girl. Just shut your bitch ass up. It's over there.
Some commenters said that the woman might have fallen asleep, but others think
Nah, she did not fall asleep. She did not fall asleep.
Unfortunately, this is one of those clips with almost no info
No,
attached to it.
I don't believe
so we
that one
can't
bit.
dig any deeper.
She did not fall asleep.
So I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What do you think
This one looks
going on
genuinely
here?
creepy.
Share your theories in the comments down below.
Yeah, I would have been tripping balls too. Exactly.
This next clip, uploaded to Twitter by Cidio Paranormal, isn't supernatural at all, but it shows just how strong the phenomenon of pareidolia can be. Take a look.
Acércale más con la cámara.
As this group flicks their car's lights on and off, you can make out what looks like an eerie face on the trunk of the tree.
Media cara, güey. Media cara nada más, güey. Sus orejitas, güey.
This is almost certain.
Coco with the new drip. Sheesh. Yo, my boy, these guys gotta be drunk as hell because they're laughing. If I was looking at faces in the middle of nowhere late at night in the trunk, like a wooden tree, whatever, I don't know.
A case of pareidolia. Pareidolia is the tendency for people to see faces in everyday objects. It's a type of perceptual illusion, which means that what we see is not really there. Faces are one of the most common things that we can see in pareidolia, but other objects like animals, letters, and words can also be perceived. Pareidolia occurs because our brains are wired to recognize faces. We're constantly looking for them in our environment, so it's not surprising that we sometimes see them when they're not really there.
This ability to see faces has evolutionary advantages. It helped our ancestors to survive by allowing them to quickly identify friends and foes. So next time you wake up in the middle of the night and think you see a shadowy face staring back at you from the closet, don't worry, it's probably just an illusion. Or is it?
The fuck? Nah, bro, chill. You know nobody's sleeping tonight. And if you are, you're probably gonna sleep with the lights on.
This next creepy photo was sent to us by one of our viewers, Carol Botha. Carol says that this unsettling photo hangs on the wall of her friend's childhood home. It was already on the wall when their parents bought
I see the shadow
decades ago, and they've just left it there ever since. In the photo, you can see a horse standing at attention. In the background, you can
yeah, like I can't really find Jack on this guy. Like nobody has any info on his personal life or how he actually died, just that he did. He lives somewhere in British Columbia and Alberta in Canada. Shout out to Canada, I love Canada, but ain't nobody gonna do research on Canada and whoever lives in Canada. Nobody's got the time for that, okay? No offense. Because that's where the mountain is. Of course, that's not much to go on. Super wide range to look for valid death certificates. Exactly. The guy probably just wanted to go off the grid. He wanted to get some views. The ghost is next to you? Nah, bro. I make sure there's nothing behind me and nothing next to me on my sides when I do these streams because... Yep.
That quite often, as many as 100 flies.
That guy probably was lying. He was trying to evade taxes. That's what he was doing. He was trying to evade taxes.
You can even see a fly in the top left-hand corner of this photo. Many paranormal experts believe that whenever a specific place or object attracts a swarm of flies, it could mean there is a curse or demonic presence nearby. For centuries, the symbolism of the fly has been associated with death and pestilence. For example, in Mesopotamian mythology,
what up, the guy in your mom's bed?
is the god of
How's
death.
everything?
He's closely linked to suffering and disaster and is often depicted as a swarm of flies. Christians later associated Nergal with a demonic presence. So what's going on with this photo then? Why does the shadow depict a rider? And why do hundreds of flies often cling to its frame? It seems the more you stare at this image, the more unsettling it becomes.
Hell yeah, I get scared when I'm done finished watching the videos. I have to go out of my hallway and like with a camera with the light and like look on both sides. I have a long hallway and I have to look on both sides and I have to be like I wait there for like a good 10-20 seconds and I'm just looking at the corners. And I turn around. And then I rush to the middle of the hallway and I turn on the light. Oh man. And yeah, man, and then I don't know where my cats come out of nowhere from both sides of the hallway, and they be like, meow, and I'm like, ah, shit. Life is good. Life is good. Do I buy it? No. His death is probably legit, but I doubt it has anything to do with giants or aliens. If the government was running some research experiment facility in the mountains, as distant as they may be, I still highly doubt any of it would be visible from a local street. That would be very dumb of them. I agree. I agree. I agree. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I think it was for Cloud, or maybe he was involved in some shit.
Emily says that her nan had recently passed away and that it bears a striking resemblance to her. She also says that her sister and her nan had a particularly strong bond. So, could this reflection be their nan trying to make contact from the beyond? Take another look and decide for yourself.
The grandma was like, look at these bitches. I died and they're over here taking selfies. Selfish bitches.
The Battle of Shiloh was one of the first major battles of the American Civil War. Fought in early April of 1862, the battle was bloody and resulted in a Union victory. Over 23,000 men were killed or wounded in the fighting, making it one of the deadliest battles in American history. The Union Army ultimately emerged victorious, but at a heavy cost. As the soldiers lay maimed on the battlefield, their wounds left open and raw to the elements, something strange began to happen. Written accounts of the battle's aftermath describe an almost miraculous occurrence. Many of the soldiers' wounds began to glow in the dark. Confederate military surgeon James Dinwiddie witnessed firsthand the mysterious glowing wounds. He noted that the soldiers whose wounds began to luminesce were faring better than those that didn't. Word quickly spread around the battlefield and the phenomenon became known as the Angel's Glow. The Battle of Shiloh was named after a small church that stood on a nearby grassy hill. The name Shiloh translates to heavenly peace. Piecing these two things together, soldiers began to think that something miraculous was happening and that they were being blessed by divine forces. Dr. Dinwiddie took a great interest in the bizarre glowing effect and began to study.
Ghosts have no interest in me, believe me. As soon as they get close, they're like, yeah, I got my hand on him this time. They get close, right? And then they get really close to my face. Once they get close to my face, they look at my head like, oh, he's bold. He's already lost enough. Let's go, Larry. And they leave. It's happened before. They feel bad.
Why it was that some soldiers had a greater chance of survival than others. It would later be discovered that the gleaming effect was caused by bioluminescent bacteria known as Photohabdus luminescens. The bacteria produced antibiotics which staved off infection in those soldiers affected by the Angel's Glow. This is one of the earliest recorded encounters with the profound effects of antibiotics. Of course, antibiotics wouldn't formally be brought to light until 1928 when Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. So
they look at your head and see a Bidoof. Being a normal type Pokemon, they should see as an easy win. He's like, I gotta read that again. They look at your head and see a Bidoof. Being a normal type Pokemon, they see you as easy. Yeah, it's true. It's normal, a normal type Pokemon. But it ain't a simp Pokemon, okay?
Of germ theory would have believed that a miracle was taking place that day on the battlefield. This bizarre sighting was uploaded to the YouTube channel Paseo Infinito. This footage was captured by a homeowner who noticed that his neighbor was doing something strange on their back porch. Take a look at what he saw.
What is she doing? The Muliani dance?
The woman appears to be swaying quickly back and forth.
She said she's been doing that for a whole fucking hour apparently.
The creepy thing is, the homeowner says his neighbor had been doing this weird motion for hours and hours. He first noticed her at 6 a.m.
What if she was making wine, you know? What if she had like a whole bunch of grapes underneath her and she was just making wine, you know? It's very typical in these, you know, Spanish countries that for you to be making your own wine at 6 o'clock in the morning, you know?
It's not known what the woman was actually doing, but the fact that she had been spotted moving back and forth for hours certainly makes this sighting unnerving. Before we take a look at some eerie photos that were sent to us by a viewer, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. In September 2022, one of our viewers, Abby Lynn Bouchard, was taking some snaps of their
Let me see that shining ball. Nah, bro.
However,
it's too much.
Photos,
it's too shiny.
Help but notice an eerie detail.
They say that once you look into it, you'll see the future, your past, and your present, and then you go blind. So I have to make sure it stays covered at all times.
In the window, there appears to be a dark figure. On closer inspection, it almost looks like a hooded spectre with a skeletal face peering in through the window. The uploader clarified that it couldn't be someone looking in through the window because this room is on the second floor of the house. While this figure could be dismissed as perhaps an odd reflection or a shadow, it's Abby's past that makes this photo a little more eerie. When Abby was young, her family moved into an old mill house in South Carolina. Up until then, her childhood had been quite normal. However, once the family moved into this particular house, things began to change. The family began to notice strange things happening in the house. Inexplicable banging sounds could be heard, as well as creaking footsteps late at night. Cupboards would mysteriously open by themselves, and locked doors would somehow be found ajar. Even fire alarms would be routinely set off, despite no smoke or fire. Over the years, the family moved house time and time again, as many as 7 times, and with each move, the family believed something paranormal was following them. This photo was taken as the family gathered for Thanksgiving in 2012. In the background, there's a strange misty figure standing in the kitchen. While at first it looks like a mirror hanging on the wall, it's actually an opening that connects the two rooms. However, Abby has no way of explaining the strange misty figure in the other room.
It was Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary.
Could something paranormal have attached itself to Abby's family all those years ago?
A
How do you
crackhead.
explain the strange events and figures that have been caught on film? Is it just pareidolia, or is there more to it? Share your opinions
So with this
on in
pareidolia.
the comments down below.
Paradolia. I gotta see that outro though, so that way I'm not a little less scared. I have an old bottle with faces inside. Like the briefcase is also a tool used to cause hallucinations. It can't be televised, it can't be controlled. Most who escaped it are turned into monsters. That sounds like a plot line to an anime that I've seen before about werewolves and the military. Forget the name of it.
Now, if you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, then don't worry, we've got you covered.
Like the good old slapped ham.
An enormous paranormal playlist there that'll keep you entertained well into the evening, we promise. Now remember to leave us a comment down below and hit that thumbs up.
This is why I love the intro watch. I mean the outro.
From me, I'll see you all next time.
Pew! And then boom! That shit explodes. I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, let's go pull up the next video. The next video that I'm gonna put, let's go watch some 1C Entertainment. 1C Entertainment are animated horror stories. I love what they do. A lot of the stuff obviously is fake, but the great thing of 1C Entertainment is that the stuff could be relatable to real life events. So let me go pull that up for you. I'm back, my phone died. Welcome back, Freddy the Bunny. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys, and we'll be back in about 10 to 20 seconds. Another Cogoritos. Let me put some elevator music. Another Cogoritos. Special. Alright, let me pull up what is it? Then we're gonna watch King Frostmere, right? And then we're gonna watch King Frostmere afterwards. And then we have Bizarre Bub, I think. Compilations of scary stuff. Let's watch True Doppelganger Horror Story Animated. And then we're gonna watch afterwards. Ooh. There's a lot of good stuff going on here tonight. A lot of good stuff. Let me pull that up for you guys. Alright, let's see. True Doppelganger Story. I like the one with the creature in the woods. We're gonna watch 3 of them tonight because you know what? Why not? It's the Cocorito special night. We'll watch this one, The Creature in the Woods. Then True Creepy Guys Horror Story Animated. And then we'll finish it with the True actually with the Doppelganger one. Well, let's watch this one first. Let's let it load. Coco, do that Kamehameha. I can't. I don't got enough power. I lost my Saiyan powers a long time ago. Welcome on Twitch, welcome on YouTube if you just joined. We're watching creepy stuff tonight, and some of the stuff is fake, some of the stuff is real. But just have an open mind. This next video is by 1C Entertainment. They do animated horror shorts. It's called The Creature in the Woods Horror Story Animated. What up, Manslaughter? How you doing, my boy?
This happened to me when I was in 4th grade. I used to visit my grandma during my summer vacation. It was a fairly large house with 2 floors and multiple sheds here and there. In the back of the house, there were these woods near one of the sheds. As a kid, I used to travel through these woods from time to time as I liked staying there with the trees and the birds.
Not me, I was just hitting the manslaughter packs.
As well as hoping to find some dinosaurs or something. One day I was digging, and I found a head of something that looked like a bull. I thought I found something like an old species of bison or something, and rushed to my grandmother. I told her of my discovery, and she said it was just a bull that died years ago. I then asked why it was there, and she said people used to bury their dead animals there, and it acted like some sort of pet cemetery.
Rule number 1, you should never, if you're gonna play in the dirt, and you find a skull, you should never remove it from there, and you should not touch it to begin with. Leave it alone, bury it up, It's a burial ground. You should never touch it. All is good manslaughter. This is the horror thing. I might be killed in January. Why official shadow? What the hell?
Terry. I was kind of disappointed, but I still kept the skull because I found it to be really cool. My grandmother said to throw it away, but I hid it in the shed near those woods thinking it would be safe there. I then returned the next day hoping to find more skeletons, and I did. I found skulls of dogs, rats, and some unidentifiable bones. I used to store them in the shed near the woods.
Joe
One
Mama?
time, I went a little too deep in the woods looking for such finds. Moving past a fence I found, I began roaming and lost my way. I knew my grandma would be working at her farm and she wouldn't be home. I was so scared, and night was approaching. The only things I had with me was a hand shovel, a bag, and a small torch. I was moving as fast as I could.
Oh, the thing in Illinois? No, it's not that. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of bad stuff happening with the Illinois thing happening. I mean, hopefully they reverse it, man. Hopefully they reverse it. It's horrible what's gonna happen in Illinois, dog. I mean, just stay safe. Try to move out if you can. I mean, it's gonna become worse than New York. I'll tell you that much. Shit in New York is already as bad as it is, and I can only imagine what's gonna happen in Illinois.
Trying my best to find my house. As I was walking,
I don't
through
know
the
about
forest,
but it's not
I
gonna
saw
be a
shadow
purge,
of
but it's gonna be
something that
bad.
looked like
Crime
a
is gonna
deer
be
with
up.
large antlers, but something was
What that rule says is basically the following. It's not gonna be a purge, but it's people are gonna get fed up. The thing is this. That law, I'm sorry to go off topic, but it's kind of related to the creepy stuff and not paranormal but spooky stuff that's happening in the real world. Don't quote me on this, but from what I understood it, that law that's going to go in effect in January in 2023 for Illinois, it states that certain crimes, if the cops get there, they'll get a ticket, I think, or a summons, but they won't get jailed because they don't want to hold somebody for bond. If the judge says they need to go, let's say the cops bring him in. The judge says, your bond is $5,000. The guy says, I don't have that money. The judge is like, okay, we can't keep you in, so we're going to let you go because of the new law. The new law says if you don't have the money, you shouldn't be kept in jail because you can't pay your bond. So, what they're telling people is that if a robber comes to your house and the cops, get there, they're going to give him a ticket or, take him to jail, whatever. But it's up to you as a person to decide what the best measure is to handle that threat before the cops get there. And if by so means you end up taking this person's life away, you won't end up going to jail because it was justifiable. So that's how that thing works as far as I understand it. But again, don't quote me on it. I could be wrong. You could look it up yourself. I wasn't a fan of that law. I don't know. I don't like getting involved in politics, but it was scary to hear about it. And I'm like, I don't know who the hell would have approved this. So shout out to everybody in Illinois, man. And good luck, man.
was odd about it. It didn't seem to move even after seeing me. Usually, deer run away after they see someone, and I was surprised that it didn't. Suddenly, it turned to me with its glowing bright eyes, and then to my horror, I noticed it didn't have the body of a deer. It was something else entirely. It had the legs of what seemed like a dog with paws, and the body with human-like features. I couldn't see any fur. Instead, I saw skin. Rotting skin with dry blood and maggots. I slowly backed away from that thing, and to my surprise, it charged at me with a loud roar. I ran without any aim through the thick woods with that thing right behind me with its glowing eyes and disproportionate body. I ran through every thorny bush and climbed on every ledge until I saw the light of home.
Take care, Metal Buddy. Have a good night. Be safe.
Closing the door behind me.
Have a good one.
I peeked through a semi-visible window on the door to see that creature attempting to move up the stairs near the woods to my house.
Do you imagine seeing
Stopped
something like
midway,
that?
turning its bulky head here and there, and then left. I could see its front legs were bigger than its hind legs, like that of a gorilla. I ran to my grandma's room, and she asked me where I was all this time and that she was worried about me. I kept quiet, and I lied that I was just around the backyard, and she warned me not to go in the woods without her accompanying me. The very next day, I went to go check those skulls I had collected in the shed near the woods to throw them away, as I thought this creature had something to do with those bones, but they were already gone. I still wonder to this day what that creature was and what it wanted with me.
It was probably it is believed they're like skinwalkers or something like that. So maybe he disturbed a skinwalker burial or something like that, and he ended up paying the price for it.
I was playing basketball at my friend's house. We were blasting music and playing basketball at like 7:40 p.m. Then my friend whose house I was at had to go. We had 4 people there, so the remaining 3 of us went to a park nearby. We were just
Who the fuck laughs like that?
hanging out there when a car sped by. Remaining 3 of us went to a park nearby. We were just hanging out there when a car sped by me. I actually felt the heat radiating off the car when it passed me. They got out and parked, and my friend said, "You guys gotta slow down, you almost hit us." Then the driver got really mad and started arguing. His friends just recorded the whole thing with me until they pulled him back to the car. We then left a few seconds later, and not 30 seconds after, we left down our street. The car came out and turned down our street and blew past us honking. We told an old lady who was taking out her trash what was going on, and my friends were crossing the street and they doubled back and I yelled at them to get out of the road. Then the same car blew past again, honking. Then we were talking to the old lady who was with her son. We were talking about how we smelled beer on his breath when he confronted us, and then the car came back. This time, the driver was in the passenger seat and screamed at us and drove off. A few seconds later, he doubled back and told the old lady their side of the story. They confessed to being 19 and drinking 2 beers before they...
How the hell are they 19 years old? What the hell? They probably must be doing some heavy shit, cause...
They drove here. We got into an argument with the lady yelling at them. One of them got out stumbling and said, "Don't take pictures of my car." It was pretty obvious they were drunk. They threatened to file a report on us because of racism. The old lady and her son were white, my friends were white and Hispanic, and I was Indian. And the guys in the car following us were Indian too, so I have no idea what racism they were talking about. The scary part is we saw weed paper, cash, and a red liquid on the seats. We discreetly got the plate and filed a report. I don't know what the red liquid was, but my best guess is blood, because it also had an
Nah, they were probably sipping on some lean, probably.
overwhelming rotting smell in their car. I wonder if they were following us to find where we live, because we did sort of witness it and they might have been selling drugs. This happened in the southern United States, so the drugs and everything carry a large prison term combined. I guess they got scared that we were calling the cops and followed us. I think that they did the same to another guy, and the stain on the seats was his blood. The rotting smell also might have come from him too. I'm just glad I'm okay right now, because if it wasn't for that lady, I might have never been able to write this.
Shit, what up, Ultra Gojira? How you doing, my boy? Alright, let's go pull up one more video. Probably the last one for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll do probably another Spooky Macanonis. Thank you for everybody who followed on YouTube. Who followed on Twitch and subscribed on YouTube. Let's go pull up the last video of the night. Give me like 10 to 20 seconds. And we'll be right back. Let's pull this one up. How you doing, Ultra Gojira? Welcome to the stream. Let's finish the night with a little bit of King Frostmere. How about that? I like King Frostmere. I'm doing amazing, man. How is your night going so far? The scariest videos ever captured in haunted houses. Let me see. Did we do something like that? Let's see. Let's put that one on. That's 18 minutes, which should be more than enough. The scariest videos you have never seen. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna go to the bathroom real quick and get my bottle of water. And I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Let's pull up this one. It's a demon. Did we watch this one yesterday? King Frostmere. Scariest videos we should not watch alone. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Alright, I'm gonna let that load. Let me go use the bathroom real quick. 2 seconds. I'll be back. Give me like 60 seconds, 1 minute, and we'll finish watching the last video. I'm gonna actually extend the live to another 20 minutes, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. And we're back with more Dragon Ball Z. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go handle a little bit of business. And I'm back now. Yeah, we took forever because, you know, there was a lot of traffic out there and shit and whatnot. Sorry I had you guys waiting. I apologize. I really do. I apologize for the bullshit. I ain't lying. It was not bullshit. I promise that was not bullshitting. Steven the Demon? Oh no! Steven the Demon is here? What the fuck? Bro, you guys don't know who Steven the Demon is. Chill. He followed me from the Roblox stream? Sheesh. Where my headphones at? Where my headphones at?
That thing manifest in there?
And we're back for more Dragon Ball Z.
The following video was uploaded to a paranormal Facebook group by Angelica Papaze, and she was saying, I was trying to record her singing. Lol, I thought someone was sitting beside her. Apparently this is a video that was filmed during a car ride. Let's see. Alright, there's her kid in the middle, and there's clearly somebody sitting next to that little kid. It's transparent, kinda.
Her name is Claudia. Claudia Richards.
First. Look at that again. What is that? I swore that there was nothing else with her in the car and that this
Sorry.
was not a passenger. That is really creepy. You think that this kid was with the little play buddy in the car, which apparently seems to be a ghost. Or what else?
Thank you, Manslaughter. I appreciate it.
This is really creepy. I love it.
You've been
This is
blessed.
real. This is one of the best videos I've seen in a while. I give it 9 skulls out of 10 since I think there could be something otherworldly.
That's magical gas. That's magical gas.
What do you guys think? How do we explain it? If it's not a doll or a garbage bag?
We're a little bit towards the end,
This
a
is
little
pretty
bit. Yeah, a
ghostly.
little bit towards
9
the end.
skulls out of 10.
In my home.
Now a video by user Spider-Man. He tells us that he saw something creepy in his own apartment and thinks that this actually was a ghost. It's a pretty old video as far as I can tell. Let's take a look. 50 pixels. Did you see that thing though? Behind the counter? Yeah. That's a rough one here.
It looked like somebody in a hoodie, but at the same time, it's like you imagine you see somebody with a hoodie and there's nobody there in the house. I mean,
object right behind the kitchen counter.
I would have been spooked out.
Don't know if we see it again, but here, right there again. What is that? I mean, you can't even make a face out here. Ooh, that is weird. Look at it. Is that thing morphing? Oh, that looks creepy, actually. I didn't think that.
I've seen that before. There's folklore legends back in the day of magical beasts that transforms in a black hoodie, and he goes by the name of Deez. He's called Deez, Deez, and he's a very magical creature. You don't want to call upon his name. They say you call upon his name 3 times, some sussy shit happens.
That whatever that is will pop up again. Look. Ooh. Yeah, well, that is strange. Let's see the beginning.
It looks
again.
like a costume.
Look, like there's an object here as well. Yeah, it's popping up and then disappearing under the kitchen counter again. The face is almost morphing a little. Is this a real ghostly capture? Is it paranormal? It's really hard to say because this is such an old video and the camera work wasn't really great. Nevertheless, this creature...
It was the homie D's. Trust me.
It looks really, really terrifying, out of a nightmare. But I can't fully judge it. I give it 5 skulls out of 10. If it's real, it obviously deserves more. But it's hard for me to say. 5 skulls out of 10. Creepy though. And now a big thank you to our today...
Hold up a second. Nah, fuck the sponsors, bro.
The following case was documented by user Smug Puppy, who seems to be living in...
We'll go back. I didn't get to see the beginning of the video. Give me 2 seconds.
The following case was documented by user Smug Puppy, who seems to be living in quite the haunted house. He and his wife have experienced strange happenings.
I was looking at the Doom chair in case you guys were wondering. That Doom chair looks amazing. Look at the back of that Doom chair. Beautiful. And the mat too.
For years, but only recently started uploading it all to their channel. Even their very own daughter isn't being spared by the activity. One night it got so bad that his wife started recording.
We've been experiencing paranormal activity in our home since 1997.
You enjoying my donkeys, Dad?
It has never attacked anybody.
What are you talking about, official shot?
Until now.
What happened? What do you mean?
Oh my God!
For real, if you're in danger of possibly being a victim of a crime, you should definitely contact the authorities. All jokes aside. Unless you're joking, let me know right now, because I'm genuinely worried for you. You joking or you being for real?
Jesus Christ! I can't believe I've just got...
What the fuck? The ghost just slapped him?
Seems to have slapped the man.
He slapped him with his dick. He was like, yo, why ain't shit in this game? Teabagged.
Snacks in total disbelief. Was this a sign that the activity perhaps started to get stronger?
He was talking shit to the ghost in Call of Duty in the... So I'm having that Doom portal mat right there.
Okay guys, well that's 2. Filming the ceiling I've requested. And that's the 3rd.
Coco in the future be like, nah. I hope to never let myself go to those proportions. I hope not. I mean, I know I got a little double chin and shit, but I never let it go beyond that proportion. Like, you know, I still would like to be able to see my brujo, you know what I mean? But I hope to never get to those proportions. You know, I already lost my hair. I would not like to lose my 2-pack. I like my 2-pack. You know, it's not a 6-pack, it's a 2-pack. But if I lose the 2-pack, it's over.
Not only did this thing move an object in the background, unbeknownst to the man, but also a lighting fixture seems to be dropping from the ceiling without any human interaction. The man believes that portals are responsible for this. Could that be?
Okay, guys, I'm filming this door because I keep seeing a shadow.
Intense shadow creature?
And I keep hearing noises. I'm gonna say, Keys, come here and bring your phone. Just bear with me a sec. Sorry, guys. Just film me a sec because I keep seeing that shadow figure go past this door. Something's moving that door. I want to prove there's nothing in there. Second. Shut it up. You got me? Yeah. Right. Oh, I'm going to go back any further because the rest of the guys there. I'm not moving. Come here. Film around the bed and everything. Make sure there's nothing in there.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
Okay, film me. Film the door. 100%.
Okay, that I can't explain.
Yeah.
That I can't explain. That's a little creepy. I would have been freaking out a little
You
bit.
can clearly see how the lights seem to get switched on and off in this room, and other weird shadow reflections that freak the pair out. And then, even a shadow person can be made out walking inside the room. Now, do you believe that we are watching a real haunting here? Or what else could be going on in the house of Smug Puppy?
Chill, dog.
The next video was shared by Urban Ghost Hunters, and the clip reads raw footage what we believe to be a real ghost caught on camera while investigating an old funeral parlor. Sounds great. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it was like, wow, we got it. Make a noise for us. Where are you at in here?
So I suppose the blinking is the equipment in the back room.
I need to go outside. Yeah, I need to go outside.
There's smoke in the air again.
I gotta get outside. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta get outside. I gotta get outside.
Don't
What's the dark object?
Like all in your face.
I saw that too. But did any of you hear a growl or a voice?
That was a growl. Yeah, it was like a growl. We got it. Make a noise for us.
It's hard to say because I also think that there's a window open and we hear the traffic outside, but there was a weird object.
Where are you at in here?
I'm heading to Joe.
I need to go outside. Yeah, I need to go outside.
There's smoke in the air again.
I gotta get outside. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta get outside.
There's definitely something moving over like a... But I can really not say what this is.
That's what that
Do you
was.
guys have any idea? Is this a ghost?
It looked
Is
a little
this
bit different. It looked a
accidental
little bit different.
object by the cameraman that we see? Both could be the case. It is quite creepy. I wish I could have heard the disembodied voices and the kid laughing. That would have maybe helped me to...
There was a kid
relate
laughing?
little bit better. But at this point, I'm also going to give it 6 skulls out of 10, since if this is paranormal activity...
There was a kid laughing?
With all the sounds, it might even be worth more points than that.
When the f...
Yeah, I think it could be a ghost. What do you guys think? Could this be something else? Pretty strange.
Give me that.
And now another video from the dark dimension. Tonight we are following along an Indonesian urban explorer, ghost enthusiast, that might have caught something really sinister in
But that's Spanish. Pia, Dimensión Oscura. Isn't that Spanish?
an abandoned building. Let's take a look.
Un investigador de Indonesia decide ingresar
Oh, it's a Spanish channel who's narrating from Indonesian. Okay,
a
okay.
un antiguo hospital por la noche, un lugar que en la actualidad se encuentra abandonado y parcialmente destruido. Llega hasta cierto punto de este sitio, exactamente en los baños, donde logró grabar algo bastante aterrador. Míralo.
Abandoned hospital, and he made it into the bathroom, where all the activity unfolded, I guess. What's that? Is that a head with dark hair? Come on.
Chill.
Mang, berusaha baca doa lagi ya Allah. Engkau ke gimana, Mang? Allahu Akbar.
There's two.
Ini Blake, gua bakal coba cek ya. Gua cek ya.
So, there's definitely a spirit with long hair in that bathroom stall.
Gua cek ya. Blake. Gua, Mang.
And he's clearly afraid.
Di sini dia satu nih. Mang. Gue cek dulu. Halo.
Oh shit!
Anybody can translate, please do.
Thank God there was nobody there. Okay, good. Good, good. There was nobody there. There was nobody there. Good, good, good.
Mang, halo. Gue gergereman, Mang, di sini, Mang. Ya Allah. Mang, gue ke atas aja ya.
Yeah, exactly. I would have been jetted out of there. I would have been gone now.
Well, I saw that too, but this was kind of all we saw. And then, God knows why.
I'll give that an 8.
Checks the left
He should definitely give them an 8.
and on the left side before looking into the one where the head came out of.
Should have given that one an 8.
What is that? Is that a ghost?
Maybe he gives it a
Is that
7. I give it an 8.
weird creature?
I give it an 8. It should be the 8.
Or is it just something else?
Bullshit, maybe.
Hear what you guys think? Is this just a setup? Maybe a friend?
I'll
was
give it an
with
8.
him, creeping him out? I mean, he was pretty afraid. I think this was definitely legit. Or is this actually a sinister creature? Whatever the answer, I give this clip 6 skulls out of 10.
What?
I also don't know if there's something here, maybe that is a head as well. Hard to say. 6 skulls out of 10. I don't know if it's legit, but I really liked it.
That's harsh.
The following video was shared by user TT Catolina, and apparently it was captured by a concerned neighbor, and they think to have seen and recorded a witch. Let's take a look. What's going on here? Huh? I mean, there's a dark shadow, but... I see a weird shadow. they seem to be attacking that thing up there, whatever that is, huh? How do we know it's not just somebody in dark robe?
Imagine it was a crackhead this whole time. The crackhead is just having a bad trip, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm getting haunted by demons," and this whole time it was just him having a trip.
Oh, somebody touched the electric wiring. So apparently, people say this is a non-human shape. Look at that. They think that this was a witch because it does not appear to be of human stature.
Among Us, maybe.
I was actually wondering when watching it what was going on here. I mean, yeah, it is moving quite a little bit strangely. I have to say, like an animal.
Yeah, if this gives us, if he gives us more than a 6.
Creature that is on the roof. It's really hard to say for me here. I thought at first, oh, just a person in a long mantle. But, you know, just the width and the way it moves, I can't really fully say what we are looking at here. It might be a mysterious creature for sure. A witch, I don't know. I give it 4 skulls out of 10, since it made me wonder what was going on here. But, yeah, I have no better explanation for it. What do you guys think? And now we are following investigation team Omagatoki into an apparently haunted house or place where they
I don't know if it's a witch. It looks like it's some Coco de Nino shit, you know?
So they're setting up all their equipment now?
It could be Cap. I like the Japanese ghost videos because they be...
Apparently they have been in this house before.
ずっと知ってるんだよね。なんかしてるような気がするよね、ずっと。で、一箇所ね、ちょっと気になった場所があるんですよ。そのうめき声がさ、ちっちゃい押し入れっつうのかな、あったじゃん。入ってすぐ右側。そう。あそこの中からね、声がする。
So they heard a woman's voice and they're investigating an area where there was a closet.
なんかね、あそこめちゃくちゃ気になるんだけど。
So this is inside the closet now? Well, weird noises were stemming from, apparently. Some old photographs.
Why would you grab it?
Well, a bunch of old stuff that you would expect in an abandoned home, I guess. So we found a package. A picture frame that he has found.
もしもし。なんか天板が外れて屋根裏みたいなのがあったの。
Oh, he talks about the closet. Okay, yeah, there was an attic.
やばい。マジ？なんかね、大丈夫？今聞こえる？
What's wrong with the...
あ、今聞こえる？聞こえる？あそこのその押し入れの中。
I wish we could hear what he's saying. Like, those subtitles don't work at all. But as far as I understand, he's gonna leave that camera now in the room. What? Somebody standing in the corner of the door.
I see it. Is it a female?
That noise. How is it moving now? What does it all mean? What happened? Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's almost like a face. So, He left the camera in there and then this was captured. It's really hard to say, guys. I mean, what do you think? Why is it happening when he leaves the camera there? We don't even know where he went after or what that is.
That's just nuts.
I mean, it is pretty creepy for sure. Way more questions than answers, actually. Nevertheless,
a 6?
Nightmarish stuff. I give it 4 skulls out of 10. Probably not a real investigation, I guess. Maybe it is, but I think it's certainly quite unfortunate that our investigator was not there at the time when this was recorded. And
that could make it a little bit capped. That's true. That could make it capped.
Creepy, legit though. I can't say.
Could be fake. It could have been fake. It could have been fake.
Now we want to take a look at an update from Lee of Really Haunted. A lot of people actually sent me this clip in, and they want me to check out the latest shadow activity in this haunted home. Let's take a look. Yeah, nice kitchen.
You still get a lot of activity. You know, things moving around. But I just don't really include all that stuff. I don't include that stuff anymore. The short stuff. I will put a big video up rather than a bit all. You're banging and hiding again. Are you making the camera do that?
Or did it get blurry a little bit?
Surprised you can actually do something.
Oh yeah, you hear knocks slightly again.
Step forward. Show yourself to me now.
Chill, dog.
I demand it.
Oh,
you don't belong here any longer. Your evil isn't welcome here. This is a house of love. I've told you that before.
Fuck.
Some black forming in front of me.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Look, right here.
Is that you, Vlad?
Vlad the poltergeist, right in front of the lens here.
Come to me. Walk to me, if you can walk.
I mean, he's moving the camera around and that spot still remains in the middle of the room, so it's not easy to fake, you know.
What up, stream is epic. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not that easy, and yeah. The shadow thing just shot through the frame, and then there's the orb again. Oh, it was that. But I saw something in the TV, but no. Yeah. What's that? Sounds like hail.
How are you doing, streamers epic? Welcome. How's your night going so far? Come on, man. Everyone knows paranormal stuff is fake. Well, that's the whole thing, right? It's up to people, to you to decide, the viewer, whether it's real or fake. But I'm looking at it from the creepy aspect or perspective, you could say. Most of the stuff could be a little bit creepy, but some stuff that's like cap and fake as hell, obviously, like you said, it can be pretty much debunked, right? But we like watching it regardless, just to see if it was actually a ghost video or not, right? That's the mystery.
I'll show you exactly what that noise was. That. It shakes this.
That's wild.
Oh, like you can...
Now I don't think much more has happened that particular night, but look at that shadow. I mean, I know that some people say it's all fake, then there's a lot of people that say it's real, and I just have to say it's not that easy to, fake like a static shadow like that does not move when you move the camera, that stays exactly perfectly at that spot. It's not easy, but I give it tonight 6 skulls out of 10. Of course, we can never say if stuff is real or not, even in this particular case.
You sure about that? Wait, man. What are the chat rules again? There's no chat rules other than just don't be racist, don't be on some bullshit, and you'll be fine. No, but it's true though. It's true. I've had creepy stuff happen to me that I couldn't explain in the past, and I don't know if it's ghosts or not. But there's stuff out there that you cannot explain. Now, I'm not saying it's ghosts. I'm not saying it's this or that. All I'm saying is there's stuff out there that happens. It's just you can't explain. So, yeah, that's it.
Now a new video from Dark Life, and I actually have also.
I'm sure, Patrick. There's a lot of weird stuff out there if you believe in it.
Investigation that states a ghost showed itself.
Well, we can only react to stuff that's in a specific. I have a list on YouTube. We're streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, but I can only react to specific stuff on there. Other than that, I don't react to anything beyond that because of copyright rules and strikes, and I don't want to get any of that stuff on my channel. So I have a specific list of things that I can react to that I've gotten permission from YouTubers. So if you want to check that list out, you can go to YouTube, but I don't react to anything else outside of that. Again, it's just to protect my channel and just not to get any strikes and whatnot.
In the mirror in an abandoned home. Let's take a look.
Друзья, сегодня 24 августа. В этом доме погибла молодая девушка по имени Лина. Ее душа после смерти.
Well, that's copyrighted too. That's copyrighted too. But we'll watch videos like I said tonight. If you're down to watch what I have here, great. And if not, unfortunately, we're going through a specific list of videos that we're watching. So, yeah.
Now we dive straight into the investigation side of things. And huge, potentially dust.
Chill, my man's doing some ritual shit.
That is certainly unsettling.
You don't understand, Streamers Epic. Nowadays, with the whole DMCA for streamers, they're very strict. They're very strict to stuff like that, and they can actually give you strikes. So. Chill.
That's the mirror? What is that? It's like nose. Oh, and 2 hands too. Oh, that's creepy. Did that thing manifest in there?
Yeah, you can send me recommendations to watch off stream. If you're on the Discord, you can send that to me. But what is it called? That's weird.
Reflection is clearly shown, like 2 hands in the head or something in the mirror. Wow, that is creepy.
Oh, Life of Luxury? I've seen those videos. They're fake as fuck. Those shits are like fake as hell. Them shits is faker than a $2 bill.
Or something negative.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
So guys,
I've seen it. I like the amateur ghost hunting stuff because you never know.
Or has this been tampered with? I think this is also not really easy to recreate this effect. I really love this.
Ultra Gojira says, "Hey, yo, Coco, what the fuck?"
6 skulls out of 10, since you never know if it hasn't been tampered with. But I think it's quite creepy, and who knows?
I guess.
Living in this house.
I suppose.
Am I right? Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you had a good time. Please leave me a like and a comment if you haven't yet. I see you all in the next one.
Go check out King Frostmere, amazing content creator. He gets a lot of stuff put together, and like I said, we don't claim any of these videos here to be real or fake. It's up to the viewers to decide what's what, but we're looking at the creepy factor perspective in all those videos. So anyways, we'll leave it here for now. I hope you all have an amazing, great rest of your Sunday or Monday. I think it's already. Bleach is gonna come out later on today. I'm excited for that, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully we can showcase it on the Discord for those of you guys who are part of the Discord. The link is in the description below or in the about me section of my Twitch channel. I think it's gonna be on Hulu or Disney Plus. Shout out to everybody who came through on the Twitch and YouTube side of things. Enjoy your Columbus Day. This is your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco, signing off. I'll see you next time. See you in a bit, probably for Bleach Brave Souls. Have a wonderful night. Take care for now. And as always, don't forget to play, laugh, and enjoy life. I'll see you next time. Shout outs to streamers Epic, my homie moderator Manslaughter. Hopefully all is good for you, my boy. The homie Patrick, aka the guy in your mom's bed. Shout out to Tavia Memories. Thank you for following and for checking out my channel. Shout out also to Ultra Gojira, Cezerpi, aka Nani, my moderator, official shot. Freddy the Bunny, Steven the Demon, Ultra Gojira, Metal Buddy, and let me see who else. If I missed anybody else, I apologize. Iowax, you were saying some stuff. I don't know what the hell you were saying, but thanks for coming through. Shrunken Map. I think I also saw met it earlier in the stream. Thank you for the love and support. I'll see you next time. Have a good one for now. Peace.